Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to TerraFirmaCraft. This is my first attempt at playing around with a mod, so having fun with it, I guess. Haven't used any other mods before, but this one is a complete game changer. If you haven't noticed, it's completely changed the terrain. The trees are different. That is clay. Looks completely different. No, I'm not using any special texture packs. This is what comes with the mod. And I've been playing for about a week now. And this is my little home that I set up. Let's see if I can give you guys an example of how to start out. Here we go. These little things on the ground are rocks, and you have to punch the rocks, and you get this other stone that goes with it. And you punch some more rocks, and you punch leaves to get sticks, like that. And they also drop saplings too. But you can no longer punch trees to break them down. You actually have to craft an axe first. And something you can do right away is, once you've got a stick and a stone, is you can create a little javelin here. And that's a basic weapon if you're not gonna want to punch things. The other thing you can craft are, you have to put two stones together like this. Click on this and it brings up, I guess, what's called a napping table. You nap two stones together and cut out a shape. There's a shovel. I didn't want a shovel. I wanted... Oh, did I destroy that? Apparently I did. Oops. Let's find some more stones. Okay, let's get some more of these stones. Siltstone this time. I wanted to make an axe. You have to carve out the shape of the tool that you want. So there's a stone axe. And you use the stone axe, you put it on top of a stick, and gives you a stone axe. So that's pretty basic and easy, if you don't mind running around with stone tools for a long time. There are no wooden tools as far as I can tell. Another interesting feature, let's find some. You can actually walk through leaves. You can no longer climb on top of trees and stand on the leaves. It just doesn't work. It's kind of strange. So, as I said, I've been playing for about a week now. Got the idea from Honey Plays. She was talking about, or she got invited to join some of the the Minecraft guys, just a few of them, Packrat, and I don't remember who else, but they were playing a week-long stretch of TerraFirmaCraft, a competitive team versus team. This is a device called a sluice, and once you've gotten a bunch, or one thing you can do is you can run around and collect these stones, and some of them will give you metals. Another way is you can use these sluices to sluice. You can use these to collect metals and gems and whatnot. So there's something called cassiterite, I believe. I've never found anybody who can pronounce cassiterite, can pronounce all of these correctly. And then what you do is you come over here. These are more complicated devices. And what you'd come over here is, what you'd do is you'd come over here to your campfire. Let's throw a log in it. You throw a log in your campfire, which I missed, obviously. Oh, it got in there. Okay, then you use this. This is a fire starter. It's basically 2 sticks rubbed together. And then you put your metal in there. It'll warm up. I don't know if I have any of the... Oh, there's some more there. It'll eventually heat up. And I should probably grab one of the trays. So I'll be right back. Okay, now I have a ceramic mold. And you're going to need to have one of these to catch the hot metal once it heats up. Otherwise, it ends up flowing all over the place and just disappears. So I'm going to sit here for a minute and let it heat up. And as you can see, once it got very hot, it turns into a liquid and flows into the mold. Now, the mold has a health bar on it, which shows how much is in the mold. And once it's all the way filled, you take it over to an anvil. This is a basic stone anvil, and probably one of the hardest things for me to find. It took me, I think, 2 or 3 days of just exploring the map to try to find the specific rock that I needed to create an anvil out of. So that was a pain. And then you put it in the anvil and you work it using these buttons and a hammer, and it eventually turns into an ingot. You no longer get ingots by simply putting them into a furnace. Where's a good place to leave this? We got a bunch of fire starters here. There are a lot of different trees. A lot. Counted, I think, a dozen so far. A dozen different trees. From willow trees to hickory to birch, pine, ash, elm, oak. Just a crazy amount of different trees. And let me show you a little bit more. I finally got myself a pickaxe and carved myself out a little home. This is my wood pile. It's got a variety of different woods in it. Cedar. This is my stock of coal. You actually have to make coal. It seems to be harder to find in the ground than it is to just make it. Hey, let me show you guys what I've done to make coal. Where's the sun at? It always seems darker when I come out of the cave. So, to make coal, I fill this great big huge pit with logs, and then I bury it in dirt, and then I set it on fire, and I wait 20 in-game hours, which is a day. It's about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And this all cooks down and becomes coal, and then you have to dig it up again. This entire pit gets me about 3.5 to 4 stacks of coal. So it's not really a whole lot. I should probably turn the game sounds off. Music off. There we go. And the sun is going down. So I'm going to get some sleep. Okay. Sun is back up. It's morning again. And what I had planned to do for today was to go on a little adventure. There's my sticks. There's my sticks. I'm going to need some sticks. I probably could spend the time to make a sword, but I'm not going to. I probably won't need my axes, but I'm going to take some with me anyways. Oh yeah, tools cannot fit in chests. You have to go put them on these tool racks like that. So I'm going to only bring a couple of axes just in case. I'm going to put my javelins in the first slot, my copper pickaxe in the second slot. Where was the bow and arrow? There's the bow. And let's just grab that entire stack of arrows. I think that'll work. And there's a few other tools that I'm going to need. I'm going to need a boat because it's on the other side of a big lake. Yeah, I'm going to need some armor. I think I lost my armor in the last adventure. I went on a very long exploring trip. And a hat. Okay. Where was the leather? Oh, there was the leather. What else am I gonna need? I got my boat, I got my bow. Oh yeah, the important thing that I need. Here's my other tool rack. I have a few actual copper tools. Finally! Took me for... Oh no. You didn't just do that. Oh. No. There we go. That is called a prospector's pick, and it's one of the only magical items in this game. Everything else is a lot of hard work. But the prospector's pick allows you to hit the wall and it'll tell you if there's any minerals nearby that are worth collecting. Oh, I've got something else in my inventory I want to get rid of, but I don't know where to put it. I'm just going to put it there for now. I don't need seeds. Okay, let's go like that. Get the prospector's pick, the copper pickaxe, some shovels. Probably don't need all those shovels. Got enough food. Got enough torches. Well, I think at the moment we're good to go. I don't know what else I can use at the moment. And I have a second door. So here's the big lake I was talking about. And look at those trees. Aren't those trees amazing? They're like jungle trees without vines. Come back here, boat. Boat, come here. Come here, boat. Get back here. Okay. One of the things that I really, really like about this mod is it has its own separate terrain generation. And some of the stuff that I've been seeing has just been amazing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Don't want to hit the lily pads. And since I started recording today, I've been getting a lot of unloaded chunks. But there is a nice big cliff on the other side of these trees if it'll actually load. Which I don't think it's gonna load. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. Load that cliff. Come on, trees. But over here is another nice, really cool cliff, and hopefully we should be able to get close enough to it for it to load. There we go. And I tried this several times, and every time I've left the boat in the water, when I come back, the boat is gone. So I don't know what's going on with that. So I've just decided, why not just pick up the boat and carry it with me. Now, I've been down in this cave a couple of times and haven't found anything of use. None whatsoever. Is that still Enderman over there? No. Now, I don't know how well you guys can see these caves. I'm figuring that is all black. That's my guess. Oh. Well, hey. I didn't know there was this little bridge over here. But this is a big ravine. Oh, and there's several places where it crosses over. Okay. But you see these? This is a stalagmite, and those are stalactites. And they actually drip water. That's very cool. But the cave features are very, very cool. You have a variety of different rocks. I have no idea what kind of rock we're in right now. But the reason I brought the prospector's pick is to do that. Nothing of interest. I'm looking for some other metals that I can use to mine and dig up. I have to dig my way around here. There's a lot less monsters around today, too. Nothing there. Okay, here's the end of it. Let's hit it a couple of times. Nothing, nothing. So I'm going to head back to some more sections of the cave and see if I can get any positive readings. Okay, here is a different section of the cave, and I'm going to go ahead and hit that wall. Nothing there. There's our baddies. Oh, we got Spider. Hello, Spider. I'm going to head over this way, and as you'll notice, this different section of cave has a completely different type of rock in it, which is very cool. Where did that spider go? Come here, spider. There you are. Got him. Too bad I took damage. Yeah, this is where I keep running into trouble. I need to light this area up a little bit better. There's a zombie and a skeleton. I think we're just going to have to stab the skeleton. Die, you. And yes, javelins wear out very quickly. Zombie didn't come after me. Get some food. Alright, try this again. Light that up. Oh, there's the other one. Not him. And I see that creeper over there in the corner. Come on, zombie, die. Sheesh. Can we hit him? Haha, I got him. And now he's coming over here. Oops. He's coming after me. Hey, run away. Where's he at? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Haha. Now there is no TNT in this mod, which is highly disappointing. You have all the gunpowder and everything, but no TNT. They've disabled that item. I don't know why. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. I was hoping that there'd be something in this cave. It is a very large cave. Anything down here? I should be hitting the walls more often. Still nothing of interest. Wow. Oops. Can't light that. I wonder what kind of rock this is. Yeah, and quite often you actually don't get a stone from it. Rhyolite or Nesis? It's one of those two. Okay, guys. I think I may have spotted something, but I'm also hearing some zombie activity. Did that even go up there? No. Apparently, if you try to put something too high, it does that fakey little glitch. But I saw a faint hint of something over here. Aha! I did see something, but I don't know what it is. And there's a bunch of enemies down there. Nope, spider. Let me try and deal with these guys first. Where did that skeleton go? There he is. Okay, well, I'm not going to go any further that way. They look cool, but they do get in the way, definitely. Oh, there's another one up there. Where did you come from? Come here. Or don't come here. You stay there. You don't move. Just stand there. I got him. Now I'm hearing Enderman. Aha. I see the Enderman. Just trying to light up this area a little bit better so I can work around here in relative safety. Safety being a very relative term. There's always the creeper that likes to sneak up behind you. Whoa, spider. And he's right behind me. Don't look at that Enderman. Don't do it. I don't know if I found any pumpkins yet or not. Probably would help if I did. Okay. Chicken. Torches. Alright, now we head back down here and try to figure out what this stuff is. And hopefully I have the right tool to acquire it. Ah, it's copper. Well, I could always use more copper, that's for sure. Not the greatest stuff, but definitely can use more of it. So, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine up the rest of this copper, and I'll take it back to my base, and we'll see if we can turn it into some tools, maybe a sword or something. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, guys, while I was digging out the copper, I did something very bad and caused the ceiling to cave in on me. So yeah, all of this, oh man, it fell down in a large area. Wow. Ow. So yeah, just because it's stone doesn't mean that it's not, or that it is immune to gravity. You can create these wonderful cave-ins all over the place, which I just discovered how to do. So I need to be a little more careful. And in fact, it looks like my inventory's filled up. So I'm going to go ahead and head back, and we'll see you guys back at my base. Okay, guys, now we're back after that. I got ambushed on the way out, obviously. So now we're back here with my loot, which I should probably deposit all my shiny rocks. I even got some basalt blocks, and actually making blocks is much more difficult than in the past. You have to probably show you guys some other day how to make blocks. Trying to figure out what to do with this junk. There's no brewing in this game, and bone meal is completely useless. I got some shinies though. I don't remember where my shiny box is. I'll just stick it in here. Where did it go? Chipped garnet. So what I'm going to do to finish this episode up is make a tool of some sort. Probably a sword. I think I'm going to make a sword. So head down to my smithy. I have a little forge. I have something called a bloomery, which is a lot more like the furnace in vanilla. And then I have an anvil for crafting. So what I'm going to need is some charcoal. Going to need a ceramic mold. Actually, I've already got an unshaped copper. Let's go ahead and stick that in there. And put my copper away. I'm going to put my tool back up there, but not so high that I can't reach it this time. That was great. So you're going to come all the way up here to the top. And why am I hearing spiders? He must be on the surface. I'm hoping he's just on the surface. I'm going to toss all that in there. You'd better be just on the surface. Well, you're not going to be able to reach me down there, so that's fine. So I come down here. I don't actually have to light the bloomery. It's already activated. Once you throw the coal in, it starts to heat up. And this is a bellows, which doesn't have any animation. But it should heat up the coal a lot faster. So I'm going to sit here and pump my bellows until I get some melted copper. And I'll get back to you guys when I'm ready to work on it in the anvil. Okay, it looks like I have something waiting for me here. I have a tray of unshaped copper. And in fact, it looks like I may have several trays Fill that up. Wait for that. Oh, that needs more coal. Let's throw some more coal in there. Probably used up a whole bunch because I was working the bellows the whole time. So, okay. We'll just let that sit there. And I need to wait for this to actually cool off. I'm not going to be able to use it in a liquid mode or liquid form, but like I said, I was going to make a sword, so what I need to do is find some paper. I don't know where my paper is. I think it's out on the surface where the spider is. Yeah, keep hearing the spider outside. There he is. Why is he attacking me in the day? Probably because it was night. He aggroed on me and remained aggroed until the sun came up. Okay, I need a piece of paper and I need some markings. And I need to figure out how to make a sword shape. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, after dispatching the nasty little spider, I grabbed some paper and some markings. Markings you acquire from squid ink sacs. And I believe for a sword, looks like this. Let's see. Yeah, plain sword blade. And my unshaped copper is still liquid. Orange is close. There we go. So we'll stick it in here. Oops, not in there. Stick it in there. Oh, I have to make a ingot out of it first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we have an ingot. I think, take it out. Wonder if I have to leave the... Wonder why it's not letting me make it. Okay, Wiki says it requires a double ingot. Luckily, I have another one here. Upset, upset, hit, hit, hit. There we go. Make a double ingot with flux. Weld. Double ingot. Okay, we now have double ingot. Plans. Hit last, bend second from last, bend third from last. There it is. Ta-da! That wasn't perfect, but it looks alright to me. Put my sword plans up there. And voila, we have a large copper sword. Woo! Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Oh yeah, blocking is funny. You have to look at a block to block. Annoying cow. Chicken egg. Okay, well, this is OneWolfe, finally with a sword. Playing TerraFirmaCraft. This is OneWolfe, finally got a sword. Playing TerraFirmaCraft, first time, lots of fun. definitely like the terrain, and I do enjoy the tool crafting system that they have, the melting of metals and using of the anvil. I think that's very cool. So if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, give me a like, put some comments, tell me what you think of it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Say bye, chicken. Bye-bye.